Well, hello. Good Sunday afternoon to you, my two brethren. And then, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 20. Waxing poetry on nothing. Maybe we should turn it into a something one time. What was that?
21.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Slick. Okay. 20. Alright, we'll see what numbers up there. You can't stop this.
You can't stop it. It's already in motion.
Well, how was your day so far, man?
Pretty relaxed. I did everything I had to do this weekend, so Sunday I could just not do anything.
Loves just
Which kind of, I mean, it sucks though. I mean, I wish I could just chill with everybody else, but everybody's working. You work today.
Yeah. I got off
Shauna and
work.
Corey.
They're still at work. That's why they're missing. Shauna and Corey got caught out on some very pertinent business.
Work on a Sunday.
Yeah.
On my Lord's Day?
Technically, that'd be Saturday.
Saturday?
Because he rested on the 7th.
Yeah. That's why I think it was his day. It was the day he rested.
Yeah, see, confused because I was told I think it depends on the denomination. Because, like, the Seventh-day Adventists believe Saturday is the Sabbath. I can't remember the reason why I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist, but I do remember they do that. Celebrate the Lord's Day on a Saturday.
Makes sense.
But if it is the 7th day, Sunday. But then again, if
Well,
Sunday is the first day of the week, 7 days from Sunday, I don't know, I'm just confused the shit out of myself.
Both non-religious people talking about religion.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because like Sunday was the day of rest, but Saturday was the party's day. So that's the Lord's Day. Is like to go out and party Saturday.
That's why you rest Sunday.
Yeah, kick back.
Can you imagine Jesus coming out?
I imagine it more like on Sunday, like, leave me alone, please, for one day. Just get out of here. No, I'm not fixing nothing, not doing nothing. Leave me alone.
No favors on Sundays.
Oh, man.
None whatsoever.
And if it was like Superman, how we could like hear everything, like everybody's like conversations and stuff, you know, when he floats up to the top of the earth and hears all that, that'd be insane.
It'd be overwhelming.
Stop it. It's too much going on.
Yeah, because, you know, he's altruistic, so he's going to want to, like, help everybody. But that becomes overwhelming because you can't save everybody. It's hard to try, no matter how good you are. I don't think Jesus or Superman can save everybody.
No.
Gotta turn this shit off. Like, yeah, I'm taking 15 minutes. Just headphones and lean back in the dark.
Amen. It wouldn't work. You get like some like spiritual
Shaking
awakening calling. Oh, I gotta go do this.
Or somebody really walks in and just shakes you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus.
Uh,
Fucking you. Shut up to Jesus.
it is Sunday. The Lord's Day. I guess that's how we got here. Lord's Day.
Yeah, what day it was. Man, I've lost track of days since I've been working all those hours. Working every day, not having a day off for like so many days. Somebody will be like, hey, what day is it? And you're like, I don't know sometimes.
Thursday. Nope. It's Monday, bro. Oh, well. Damn.
Oh, shit. Alright.
I'm early.
Not really, but like, you know, you remember those moments when you're asking, like, oh, you gotta stop for a second, like, I thought it was Wednesday, but it actually is Thursday, or thought it's Friday, it's a Saturday, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm lost, though. Hopefully that stops this week.
We shall see. I don't know. I just feel like all time is moving faster. All time in all aspects. Everything.
As you get older, you think it gets faster and faster?
Everything seems to. Nothing seems to simplify. Everything gets more and more and more and more complex. Everything does.
I think the time issue is like, because I feel like that too, as I've gotten older, time, like years go by quicker, months go by quicker, shit like that, especially the years. Maybe that's just because of like our relativity to it now. Like when you're 1, a year feels like forever. When you're like 30, years not that long.
4 quarters.
25 or 100, yeah. 4 quarters. If you even live to be 100.
Oh, well, I was just thinking like when you're of an older age, you start thinking about it in quarters. You know, I have to pay my quarterly taxes and this on. Like, so it's like boom, done, do that.
3 quarters.
And then you really do start thinking about the seasons, you know. Summer, winter, spring, fall, and we did all this. Yeah.
Well,
Excluding Texas.
Yeah.
But
Water seasoning.
we have our own climate system here.
What, you mean scorching? That's
Yeah.
my season.
Bro, no BS. This truck came in, and we were obviously doing some paint work to it, and the sides of the emblems had melted. Like it was like
Just
a
the heat
gel
and shit?
top. Yeah, it just melted from the heat. It was like a long running drip. It just ridiculous.
Well, yeah, we
Started
can
out
do that.
Silverado, and it just like Molly. Couldn't read it. Couldn't tell what it was.
You got that shit going on in Arizona, New Mexico. There's like pictures on there. You can find like, trash cans, like
Melting?
plastic trash cans melting, like tires melting, construction cones just becoming goop on the sides of the road.
Yeah.
What's happening, man?
What about all
Especially
this
that concrete
global-
reflecting the heat.
Oh yeah, of course. We're cutting all the trees down, more concrete. It's gonna get hotter. Everybody wants to park in the shade, but nobody wants to plant a tree. Oh, what about all this global cooling?
No.
Yeah.
What? Global cooling?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're
The
not in-
opposite side of warming, cooling.
We're not in it. I mean, technically, I guess we are still in the ice age, but we're at the end of it.
True.
That's why it's all melting going all the way. I heard somewhere there may never be another after us at this point.
Well, there very well could be if that super volcano goes off, covers the sky with just black, thick smog.
Are you hoping for that? Like, I'm hoping for a meteor? Alright.
I'd love to see it, honestly. Just some worldwide catastrophic, demise go on, but I don't know. It's kind of arrogant to think that it's going to happen in my lifetime.
It's overdue, though, isn't it? Which volcanoes are
What does overdue mean?
Well, there's cycles they can, based on like geologic studies and shit of that volcano, you can tell how old it is, how many times it's gone off, how active it is. I don't know the ins and outs.
I don't know how accurate those tests are to,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I hope so. People's lives count on shit if you live next to a volcano. Hey, you got 100 years. Yeah.
Old Faithful,
The geysers, you know.
isn't faithful anymore. It doesn't go off at the same time. Things change.
It's true. Yeah, everything changes. It's all growing older, changing, evolving. Long-term, short-term, I can't remember. The entire
No.
changes.
I mean, if it is overdue, it might just like hold out for a long time and then just massively wipe everything out. Just put like that much more behind it, you know what I mean?
If you get like a week notice, if they're just like, okay.
A week? That would be great.
And Ash, I know that's why I said a week.
Yeah,
Like, a day is not enough, a month
3
is too
hours.
long. A week, you get 7 days.
A month, you're just waiting around to die at that point.
Yeah, a month because you've already done your week, and then it's just like the last 3 of them are like dread.
How
Right,
about-
so you get a week, 7 days of just heads up. Hey, there's a meteor, volcano, fucking aliens are coming to wipe us out, whatever.
7 days.
Do you? Obviously, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just say the first 6 days I'm partying, but that last day I'm traveling to wherever like the point of impact is or explosion, because I don't want to be one of the last survivors. I just want to go when it happens. Like, all right, fuck, let's go. Woo! The ride. We fucked up.
I'd like to be like one of the last survivors, like a Fallout type situation.
No.
I'll give you a camera, get a live stream.
You need
Live stream, put impact until there's no cameras. You're
There's
like, alright, well,
man.
let's go.
Smoking
If
joint.
there- Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
End of the
Go out
world.
like champion.
Yeah.
Man, but
You have to. It's the end of the world. There's
Yeah,
no
that's
drug
That's what I'm
testing for
saying.
that.
The end of the world, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
when, if not now.
what I was gonna say is if it's not some kind of external, force coming in to stop it, like a meteor or something, and it throws off all of our electronics, like on impact, there's gonna be so many people live streaming that as it goes on. Or like the thing that happened in Russia with everyone's dash cam footage catching
Oh, that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
Yeah, but who's
That's
gonna
crazy.
be dying for it? That's what I'm saying. Zach's already volunteered.
Yeah.
No, hundreds of
Look at the
thousands.
There's more people like me that though would be like, let's
Yeah,
go look at
they
it.
will
let's
be
go,
there.
Some people I'm sure would think they're like, yeah, we're not gonna die, it's not gonna happen. Fucking watch, I'm gonna debunk this shit. All these fucking morons are here waiting for it to happen, it's not gonna happen. Boo! Oh shit, it's happening. I was wrong. No, it's false. It's false.
Boo.
It's a little premature, it's volcano eruption. And then that would be really
A little
fucking bad.
premature posting at impact site. Like, no, really? You're foretelling the future.
Are you sure? What if it's like a kilometer off?
Yeah,
In 6 hours with no update, I think it happened now.
Like a solar flare or like a nuclear weapon, EMP.
Yeah.
That's gonna knock all our shit out. It wouldn't even have to be like end of the world type situation for our technology to go. Just a really bad solar flare, boom. There goes the grid.
certain power outages, key located power outages go off, and that takes out massive chunks of the grid. Wait.
I know where I'm going. Where my cows at. I'm going where my cows are. Brr. Oh, Betsy. Hey, we're having hamburgers. Fuck it. That's how you're gonna eat at that point.
Yeah.
No technology. It's gonna get primed quick.
Back to the caveman.
You
I
don't know
stay
how to
ready.
Stay ready. It's all night Donkey Kong.
I'd like to think of myself as a hunter, but I'd probably be more of like a forager.
I've been hunting since I was like
Yeah.
4.
That's what's up. At least we all can do that. Hunt, fish. It's been a while fishing for me. I'm not that big. Of a I don't really like it.
I like
know how to
fishing,
do
but
it.
it's been a minute.
I know how to find some mushrooms.
I really, see, foraging, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how to forage for mushrooms. I'll probably pick up the shit that kills you. But
Paralyze your face.
Wild onions, all kinds of crazy shit. Oh,
well, there's those little green things. Yeah, I didn't sell mine either. Oh, well, fuck it.
Mine's connected to Bluetooth headphones, so.
You're just thinking ahead, aren't you? Just a motorcycle. He painted his motorcycle hood to look like Venom. It's pretty dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. So, are there any current trends that you cannot get behind at this moment in time going on?
Sure, lots. Right off the top of my head, like free bleeding. Yeah, I hate that. It's just disgusting.
Is that really a trend, or is that something that
People are pushing
just
that to be a trend. Feminism.
I don't know.
Well, now
There's
it's
actually like some momentum behind it besides just one person making a claim.
yeah. I would say if there was like a convention in downtown, name your city, at least 100 people. 100 people from that city are showing up to that for free bleeding. Yeah, of course, at least minimum. I bet there's more in some.
That's craziness.
It's big in the feminist movement, but now like even in the trans movement, there's this
Well, explain what
free bleeding is. Okay, so just when a woman on her period just bleeds wherever she's sitting,
doesn't care to do anything about the
bleeds right through her pants, like or
hygienic
skirt
factor of
or
that.
dress or whatever clothing article she's wearing, but she just bleeds on whatever surface. Now, if it's her own stuff, by all means, if you want to free bleed around your house, like who the fuck am I going to tell you to do it? You're saying to your own home. But like this chick was sitting on a park bench in this article I'm referring to. A park bench, public property, like that's disgusting. They didn't show them cleaning that up afterwards.
No.
You never see videos of women that are free bleeding, like carry napkins and wet wipes around, like, let me clean that up real quick, thanks. Have a good one. Like,
That would be the comments.
yeah, like, that's
Like,
just,
okay. I don't go around pissing on everything. Like,
No.
I feel like,
What's really bad though is this chick is pushing this narrative that periods aren't just for women. She's trans. She doesn't specifically identify, excuse me, with either male or female. So I guess she'd be gender fluid. She prefers they and them pronouns, which is in my book for plural use. So I can't address you as that. Hey, them, or oh, that person's a them. Like, what? I ain't gonna fucking. It's ridiculous.
That's one of them. But if you say one of them, then you're
Profiling, right?
Yeah, profiling or subjugating, like pushing them,
Don't be a bigot.
marginalizing them in some way. shape, or form.
Marginalizing is perfect, yeah. That's all we ever do. They're marginalizing people that don't, like, if a person pushing that narrative heard this, she'd probably call me like some cis fuck. Like you white privilege, male privileged, like misogynist. cisgendered asshole that's just ignorant. I mean, sure.
Closed-minded person.
I'm not saying you can't identify as that. Like, if you want to live out your life like that, it's cool. I'll even address you as like her or him, whatever you want me to call you. But don't tell me you're a Z or a them. I can't.
I've
do
heard a
that.
few friends like that. And individually, I just address them as their name. Like, I'm never like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm never like, he or she did this. I'm always like, this person did this.
That's probably the
This
best
person
fucking
is
thing,
like
yeah.
this. This person won't eat this. You know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, they don't like that. Like, I just avoided
can have
all.
your name.
And this is just me in general. Like, I avoid it all entirely by addressing you by your name, because then I'm never wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
This is your name.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's if you're talking solely about addressing them as like whatever the fucking pronoun is, like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that bullshit. Here's your name.
Yeah, like
You
sometimes
can't-
it's like,
but
I
to say
understand, but like the
periods are
pitter patter
just-
around things is like, I just avoid it by calling you your name.
Yeah, but if you're
What if you don't know that person? That's the problem.
yeah,
As
and
soon as you
address
know
them as wrong.
someone, like, you know, hi, my name is such and such, boom, then you know them. If you
Yeah.
don't know them, what, Mr. and Mrs. It, don't say it, heaven forbid.
You know, sometimes
You can't do that. You can't.
I understand you.
But he was saying like he said friends, so
That's
that's
what I'm
your
saying.
goal.
Even
But
like,
like
I've had
stranger-
well,
But that's common.
yeah,
You know
I've
what I
had
mean?
in classmates at the art institute the same. You know, it's just like, it's
That's how
it's
I-
not it's awkward because you're not sure. Like, you don't want to offend somebody, and also while trying not to offend somebody, you don't want to seem like some kind of bigot or, you know, like whatever. So it's hard to cover yourself from all grounds. But really, it's just something that happens.
be
I think
honest.
everyone kind of just needs to be upfront and like kind of get over the fact that it's awkward, because it is awkward.
it's not awkward at all for me.
Well,
If
it's
I run
not-
into somebody I can
Trying
talk
to
with
no, I'm
name,
saying, like no.
but male or female. That's
The interaction is not awkward. The dialogue, like, that comes with it is like, it's like a dance. Like, I don't want to play. I don't want to dance. I just want to talk.
Do my shit.
I just want to talk. Like, you know. That's my opinion. Like,
That's fair. I don't even care about pronouns. Like, if you want to be addressed as a male or female, I'll address you whatever you want. But
Right.
it stops there.
right.
It's either male, female, or your name. There is no Z. There is no Z. No
Oh,
bullshit.
no.
And as far as like this woman saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'll address her as, I don't know what to address them as because they don't want to be addressed as male or female. But she was a woman that apparently considers herself
Yeah.
trans, so I'm gonna call her male. She's a trans male. He wants to sit there and tell me that he has a period, and that periods aren't just for women. I mean, I get it. You struggle with that, and it's rough because you do identify as a female, but you can do things
Well, no, you
about
identify
that.
as a male, but
Or identify as a male,
you
yeah.
are a female still.
Gender-wise, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't-
Biology-wise, you are still. You're still. Like,
Well, yeah, like you're born that way. But you can do like have hormone treatments. You can have sex transition surgeries. You can do all these things to stop having that period. She's just not. He's just not there yet. See, like, you fucking know.
mm. She hit.
He.
Just trail
Just
off.
he. Cass. Cass. How about the name?
They
Cass.
are. I don't know.
I like that too. It's a good name. That's a good pick for a name for like a trans person. Cass. That's very androgynous. You can't tell immediately off the bat if that's like a girl or a guy. Because like Cassidy, most likely.
Casper.
That's more of a masculine sounding to me. Whereas Cassidy's more feminine.
Really?
Yeah,
They
you know, I'm
both got
cis.
pretty,
I'm
yeah.
cis. So what would I know?
Yeah.
Other than that though, trends. I mean, yeah, that one's big for me.
That's crazy. I don't know. I know everything's getting more and more complicated, like I was saying, and it goes to say with even this too. So I'll accept you for whoever you are, whatever you identify as, whatever. I don't care. But when it comes to like hygiene and where it crosses the line and with the general public, you can't do those kinds of things.
It's disgusting. Diseases.
I mean, if that person had AIDS and was leaving blood trails of AIDS everywhere they sat, walked, did whatever, that's against the law. That's a crime. Like, you can't knowingly do that. So, for them just to sit there in a park bench and take photo opportunities of that. I mean,
Yeah, we're not equating
it's a
it to
puff
stuff.
piece. That's what they're trying to do, is make a story out of nothing.
Well, this is what's being pushed by left-wing media.
Yeah, anything to blur the lines. And I don't think that it's necessarily such a bad thing, this swing to the far, far left heavy liberal. I don't really see it as a bad thing. It's a pendulum system. But I hope this happy medium comes quick.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Either way, I don't see us staying in the state that we're in now for another 4 to 6 years.
It seems, yeah, man. It seems like our country and our society is just really taking a turn, taking a turn within like the last, what would you say, 8 to 10 years?
Yeah, 8 years, yeah.
You know, for like the longest time, you hear about like both sides of the political parties somewhat being partisan with one another. Like, okay, we'll cooperate in certain ways.
Oh yeah,
And even
for
there,
sure.
not even the parties, but the people, the supporters, they were, it was never this bad. The violence, the hatred, the vitriol that's just spoken about one another on each side all the time that you see in all aspects of life. Social media, regular media, normal day-to-day conversations, whether at work or school or what have you, in public. Like, have you ever just walked into a restaurant and heard like two people like loudly conversing politics or whatnot, and like people get in on it and shit? I haven't either, but I can assume that would happen somewhere.
But
Call it a
not
big tip.
here.
People get fights. Not here, you don't think so?
Not here as in this time. Like, I don't think it's happening now. People are too into their phones. And,
Yeah, they don't even act when people get beat up on the streets anymore. They just film.
of course. I don't know. I think there's a certain desensitization to it.
Desensitized. Yeah, desensitized.
Yeah. To where, I mean,
They
we're
are
always
desensitized.
watching just the worst stuff ever.
It's gotta be, yeah, it changes your perspectives. I guess when you interact with that more and more.
When everything
You
just
definitely
seems,
become desensitized.
yeah, and back to the political thing, when everything just seems like a joke, it's kind of hard to take anything else seriously. When your government system, the ruling class of the world is looked at as a joke,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to take anything else that's propagated seriously either.
Yeah, look who we have as the president. Like, of course they look at us as a joke.
Oh, of course.
We elected a fucking reality TV star, like, the most egotistical one of them all, too. Yeah.
But it seems like it's set up because there's such well-articulated people from both the Democratic and Republican sides, and very well-spoken libertarians, not Gary Johnson, that could have ran in position for this, But no, it's not. We wouldn't allow it, or they don't want to do it, or I don't know.
Well, Gary Johnson's in a different boat because since he's running as neither one of the two main parties, he runs into some obstacles getting into debates because that's in the news. There's like a council that meets about that. You have to have so much of a percentage of popularity or notoriety or however they judge that in polls before you're even allowed into the debates, and then like I think you also have to contribute like a certain amount of money or be worth a certain amount of money. That's all it is. Like whoever has the most money gets more airtime, gets more notoriety.
So it's
Gets more popular.
it's understood then why Trump's in there.
He's also a very good speaker. As bad as he is, like with his language and shit, he like can get. I've seen people watch him. Like I have some family members and friends that are like. It's a polite way of saying this. Just like
Hardcore supporters.
yeah. They just will sit there and watch him and they seem mesmerized. Just like in they're in like a trance, like just eating from a spoon of pudding. Well, I was gonna say I have Bill Cosby's spoon, but that's probably not a good reference anymore. Just pudding in general. And it's like, how? Because I hear him talking, I'm just like, ugh.
I don't understand it either. Especially older people who have grown up with more revered presidents to now look at Trump the same way that they've looked at, past presidents. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful point. The way people are already comparing this guy to, I've seen him compared to FDR, Reagan, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, like put up there with the greats. I've seen people already call him the greatest president of all time. I read this and I go, how? It's not even been a full year yet. He's
Not
done
even
nothing.
been half a year, right? Almost.
No, not even really. No, not even a full fucking half a year. It's like, all right, look, I'm not saying he's a bad president. I'm not saying he's a good one. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm very impartial. But he's definitely not one of the fucking great people. Come on.
Mm-mm.
Like, how do you justify that? How do you even put Trump at the same level of George fucking Washington?
That's ridiculous. I don't know.
One led the Civil War. One was a fucking draft dodger. And these same people.
I just
are
don't see like what you were talking about, like the
God,
speech
American
memorization that people have.
What did I say?
Civil War.
I said the Civil War. Wow, I did.
American
that.
Revolution.
The American Revolution. George Washington led the American Revolution. I was thinking about Abraham Lincoln in my head as well. That's probably what fucked me up. I am so ashamed right now. I said Civil War. Ugh.
Just figured it's better to correct it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We interrupted. What were you gonna say?
Oh,
Response to my bullshit.
This is speech pattern. Like you were talking about people getting memorized by a speech versus something like someone like Kennedy.
Beautiful.
You know, like that. You know, he had good fucking speeches. It was a well, thought, articulated man. Carter, the same way. You know, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carter was a good speaker. Yeah, but I didn't really like him much as a president.
This is something else.
Good speaker though. I
Yeah.
think I liked how Teddy Roosevelt spoke. I don't know about his writing or anything like that, but like how tough he was and just like the kind of person he represented in his language and like
Oh, definitely. If we had a character like that in the White House, that'd be great.
legit military badass, but also a bit of like
A softie.
a bit of a softie, like a big teddy bear. Yeah, you know, that's where he gets his name.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a socialist. He gave us all our public lands. A bunch of shit. Go Rough Rider.
Well, I don't know.
20 years. 20.
Alright. We're at 28. We can wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Just call it, we'll do a quick one. It's not even a full episode without the other two, so.
Yeah,
Fuck
sure.
it. Real quick though, their parent spirit as always, yeah. July 30th, today's 2017, but in 1965 on this day, Johnson signs Medicare into law, which is always a good thing. And it's healthcare for our older people, our family members, and the dementia age, the walker ages of life. So, fun little fact of the day. It's good for me. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Good job? You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with a shot at the aforementioned helmet.
There you go. Zoom in on that. You'll have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.